The Chicago Bulls 2022-2023 season schedule has been released. It's been a long time coming, Bulls fans. Welcome to the Bulls on the Run podcast, coming at you with a new video. And I hope everyone like and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that you could be in the loop for weekly Bulls content. Now, the first 10 games, actually, let's go over the first 5 games of the Bulls schedule. The Bulls, of course, they start their season off away in Miami against the Heat, October 19th on a Wednesday. Then they go against the Wizards. Then the first season opener is happening Saturday, October 22nd against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And those 3 games, let's see. I believe those will be some very interesting games for the Bulls. Of course, we know last season that the Bulls started off 4-0. They was really hot coming out the gate. They was coming out firing on all cylinders. It didn't take them a long time to get their footing within the season last season. We know how they came out with a strong impact going into the last season's games. So those first 3 games, I think the Bulls can win. I would be kind of questionable about the Miami Heat game, because last season we played Miami 4 times and we didn't win a single time against them. So I think that first game will be a much of a challenge for the Bulls, because the Heat really didn't do anything drastic to their roster. We're pretty much going against the same team. So I don't think we will necessarily win that game. I do believe the Wizards and the Cavs games also will be winnable games going into those first 3 games. Next following, we go against the Celtics, the defending Eastern Conference champions. Went to the NBA Finals last year, put out major teams like the Nets, the Heat, and also the Bucks last season. So they're very respectable in the Eastern Conference. Next following that, going against the Indiana Pacers on the 26th, going against the San Antonio Spurs on the 28th. That Saturday, we have a big matchup. Our first national televised game will be Saturday, October 29th against the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid and James Harden. That game will take place on NBA TV. And then our next 2 NBA national televised games will be the 11th. November 2nd on that Wednesday, we will go against the Hornets. And then that Friday, we'll go against the Celtics. And those 2 games will be on ESPN. So the first 10 games are, it's pretty balanced for the Bulls. The Bulls the only notable challenges that I see the Bulls will be facing, we're facing 4 of the top teams in the Eastern Conference in the first 10 games. Actually, let me look over it. Yeah, the first 10 games, we're going against 3 of the top 4 teams in the Eastern Conference. We're going against the defending Eastern Conference champions, the Celtics. We're going against the Heat. We're going against the 76ers. And we don't meet Giannis and the Bucks until November 23rd. That is the first time we will meet Giannis and the Bucks. So those first couple games are, I would say those first 10 games, it would be very challenging. I do believe that those games are winnable games, but let's see how the Bulls come out. Let's see how the Bulls can come out and go against those top teams. We know that last season we didn't win a single game against any top tier teams in both respectable conference. So let's see how they can come out. Of course, the Bulls don't have don't have a Christmas game this year. They don't have any notable games on holidays. Besides, we don't even play on MLK Day. So the Bulls don't have any notable games on holidays that we can look out for and be aware of. But those first 10 games, the Bulls, they don't don't really have too much of a challenge besides going against those three out of the four best teams in the Eastern Conference. Us going against those teams. We go against the Celtics twice within the first 10 games. So I believe those will be some very notable performances and notable games. But please stay in the loop for new Bulls news and new Bulls action. I will actually do a season preview, what I think the Bulls will accomplish going in those games throughout next season. But please remember to like and subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you for watching. Peace.